Howdy everyone, Poacher here with an Age of Magic video, and in today's video we're going to talk about 10 things playkot can do to improve Clan Wars, and let's get it straight. It's a cool concept, but there's room for improvement. There's always room for improvement, okay? So, obviously I'm not going to... I asked in the Clan Leader channel the other day that if you do have suggestions, feel free to message me. I feel like Clan Leaders speak for their clans. It's the best way for me to gather feedback. So I'm not going to be able to mention everything that's been said to me. I'm going to mention 10 things. Most of them are the most suggested things. Some of them I just wanted to throw in there because it's my video. I'll do what I want. But if you do have a suggestion, feel free to leave a comment below. And if you guys are watching this and have a few seconds, a few minutes, go through, look at the comments. If there's something that you agree with, like it, because playkot will watch this. Playkot will read the comments. And if there are enough upvotes, and I'm talking enough, like we need a lot, things have a chance of changing. It's happened before, okay? Obviously, they're not going to bend the knee on everything we want, but, you know, it gives us the best odds. So anyway, let's get into it. Number one, the most suggested thing out there, and I don't think I've seen one person disagree with this, even though there's probably some out there. I haven't seen it. Clan Wars is too long. 3 days of this is tiresome. People are already over it after the first session. It's exhausting. It's stressful. Clans are fighting. Discord is a mess. Obviously, that would have been the case either way, but it's too long. 3 days, way too long. Reduce it to between 24 and 48 hours, maybe somewhere in the middle. Is it 36 hours or 34 hours? Something like that. That might be awesome. I think that would be the perfect amount of time. I know people have said, and I've been one of those people, that we need more content to play in the game. But this content, to do well in it, even without attacks, you need to be paying attention almost every moment of the day. Especially as a clan leader or an officer, you need to make sure everyone's doing the right thing. Everyone's, it's time consuming to the point it's already become too much. So that is, and playkot, I kid you not, look through Facebook, look through Discord. Reddit's a bit quiet on the old Age of Magic side, but don't worry about that. You will see Clan Wars. The number one suggestion is reduce the length, okay? Too long. Suggestion number two, and it's not really a suggestion, it's just something that needs to be looked into. Now, this is going to be one that divides the community, because I know there are people on both sides of it, and that is alliances. It was claimed alliances would not play a part in Clan Wars. Alliances played a humongous part in Clan Wars. It's very visible to see. Most clans that have been put between two alliances have just been decimated because, and even clans that have alliances to the left, they've backgated, and it's a huge issue. Alliances are going to be a thing. That's very simple. You can't fully, it's not something you can fully combat. The only way you could fully combat alliances was if you scrapped this Clan Wars altogether, or kept the concept of it, but made it so clans are fighting one-on-one. It's literally one clan against one clan, and it's whoever does the best within the time frame. That's one of the ways you can combat it completely. Other ways, without drastically changing the game mode itself, is the Citadel. Can I get my mouse on the screen? Sorry guys, give me a second. Here we go. Let's get to the bottom. It's not going to fully combat alliances, but another way would be moving the Citadel to the very bottom, so a clan can't backtrack through another clan's base. They have to go through and cut off the main clan's power supply. So that's another way you can combat it. It's not, the only issue with that is it's not going to combat alliances that are on either side of you. It's one of those things where there's no definite solution to it. playkot can make it harder for alliances work together, but it's something that's not going to be eradicated completely. Maybe there is a way. It just hasn't come to me. But 1v1 would be the only way I can think of that would fully deplete alliances. So yeah. That moves on to number 3 though. Another suggestion is hiding the clans, except for your clan. Keep your clan there, but as a player going into the game, hide everything. Hide information. We can't see the clans next to us. Like, we can see them, We can't see their name though. We can't see their flag. We can only see where they're moving, what they're attacking, and what they're deploying. I can't see who's deployed those units. In saying that, if you do that option, then you're going to have to look into randomizing the clans a bit more, because obviously, I'm going to use Watchmen for an example here. If you took the names away from the other clans, the way it's designed is, we know LNF's going to be next to us because that's the only other clan that it kind of matches us in power. So you would have to randomize the clans a bit more. That's the issue with that one. So yeah, hiding the enemy's nameplates so you have no way of telling who you're up against. There's still going to be ways, but yeah, you guys know what I'm trying to say. Another suggestion is to separate the clans. At the moment, we have every single clan on one ring, and I know there's 3 rings. It's a progression thing, but the suggestion is divide the clans into 3 different rings to begin with. So have clans between X and X power, and have them in one ring. That way, people, once their clan reaches a certain milestone, it moves on to the next ring. To do this, all you have to do though is change the rewards. So every ring has the chance of earning both types of currencies you get as a reward. Except if you're in the lower brackets, obviously the rewards are reduced. That way, new clans coming into the game are going to be put in the first ring. Medium clans are going to be in the second ring. Clans that eventually advance are going to put into the third ring. That would help with the previous suggestion of covering enemies' nameplates and randomizing the squads, because you can't really randomize too much in the ring at the moment, because then you might have a clan with 15 mil power going up against a clan with 11 mil power. However, if you had rings that had set powers, the randomization could be more lenient, because the clans are typically evenly matched. So that's a combo suggestion. 3 and 4 work together. Suggestion number 5. Wish I bumped this one up though, because it's a pretty important one. Tell me where my damn characters are. Okay, there is a lot going on. Look at all these nodes, and how am I meant to know where I've placed characters? You don't need to tell me where everybody's characters are, but just put a little symbol somewhere letting me know where my characters are, where I've placed defense nodes, or give me the option as a player that I can only see separately to everyone else, so I can mark my own nodes so I know where my teams are. That way I could, mark only where my important teams are, and my trash mobs that I've just thrown anywhere, I don't care where they are. It's not going to matter to me whatsoever. Just let me know where my characters are so I can retreat them if I need to, place them somewhere else, and I don't have to spend the whole 3 days figuring out where my characters are lost at, because I don't know. I can't. So I don't have the memory. I've come a long way in age since the announcement of Clan Wars. I can't remember things like this. Just let me know where my characters are. Number 5. Number 6. After capturing a node, give the player the option to deploy the force that they use to capture the node as a defense force. Those characters shouldn't go on cooldown. If I capture a node and choose not to place those characters as a defense mob into the node, then sure, put them on cooldown. But if I am saving a team to attack a specific node and I can get to that point and I capture that node, allow me to place it as a defense, okay? I think that's more of a quality of life thing. I know there are more and more characters getting introduced to the game. However, most players that are not endgame players have 1, 2, maybe 3 max teams. To use that team and then have it go on cooldown, it's very, very restricting. Let them use the team. Let them place it on as a defense team if they want. Okay. I don't think it's going to change all that much. It's just gonna help clans a bit more. I think that's just more a quality of life thing. Because it is very hard to defend, especially if you're getting attacked by 2 clans. That's 60 teams 60 players you got to deal with. If players can use the team they're attacking with as a defense team, it's going to help just clans overall in general. Ooh, sorry, I just ate a burrito. Anyway, that's number 6. I'm going to say number 6. Number 7, simple quality of life improvement. more variation in colors. Okay, at the moment we got blue and red, but if we look over here, um, you know, if I really look into it, I would be able to tell which clan is separate. But looking at it from afar, it all looks like the same clan to me. Add 5 different colors: green, pink, blue, orange, red. Okay, that way if there is 2 clans in one area, you can differentiate which one is which. Okay, it's much easier. Just a simple quality of life update. Add more color. Just spice it up. Okay, flare it up. More color. You got it. Number 8 has to do with placing. So let's go here. If I press down, I can put an attack mark on it. If I want, I can. I don't know if where is a team. I can't. I don't know where it is. I'm not going to be able to find it. I have 2 options. I can place an attack mark or a defense mark. Add more marks to the game. Make it more easier for people to communicate with their players. Okay, I want this node attacked, but I don't want it defended. So, make a symbol for that. What other symbols? I have a note here. Where is it? There's certain nodes that you want captured, but you don't want, defenseless nodes. Capture it, don't defend it. I'm sure there's a plethora of things we can add, but just more symbols to help communication. I had a list somewhere, but I can't find it. All I can think of is leave a node defenseless or just don't attack altogether. So these are, you see, my clan has attacked them. But if we had enemy nodes within our base that we had cut off, I could easily put a do not attack symbol on that, and they're not going to attack it. Just better communication, that's all. Number 9, I haven't even really looked into it, but it came from someone that I trust, so I'm going to throw it in. If I'm wrong, I deeply apologize. Reduce the randomization of the map, so kind of make it the map structure more common. Because from what I've heard is some clans have 4 choke points entering their bases, while some have 6. 6 choke points is far harder. Even if they're smaller choke points, it's still a lot harder to defend than 4. So kind of give everyone the same. Even if the maps themselves, like inside your base, are varied, as long as each clan has the same amount of entrances to their base. Just give everyone the same chance of defending and having, sneak attacks come up, because it's much easier to coordinate an attack or a defense against 4 choke points than it would be 6, okay? Just a small one. I don't know how hard it is because the map's already constructed. I don't know that much about coding and all that jazz. But that's the 9th suggestion. I've lost track. I think we're up to 9. I'm going to call 9. The 10th suggestion I have, and there is a endless amount of ways this suggestion could be interpreted or better constructed. And the 10th suggestion is a catch-up mechanic. Now, what I mean by a catch-up mechanic is I feel like as a clan, and this will help clans that are having to fight alliances, as clans get stronger to your citadel, I feel like characters placed as defense heroes on nodes around your citadel and closer, obviously the further it gets out, the weaker it gets, these characters should have some type of bonus to their armor, health, defense, something that just gives people a chance to fight back. It would be as if watching bloody Lord of the Rings, okay? What's the Battle of Gondor or whatever? They live in a fucking massive castle. They're not fighting out in the fields. The defending team is in the castle, okay? Where they're strongest. Give Citadel some type of defensive or bonus that allows clans to better resist attacks hitting their citadels. And this is just more important against alliances. Being attacked by multiple people at once, it's unfair. It can be very stressful. It can demotivate a clan completely. There's nothing worse than logging in and seeing your base completely surrounded. I think that's just more of a fairness thing. And it makes sense. In war, it makes sense that your citadel is your strongest point. And heroes around that could be buffed up. Again, so many ways this suggestion could be interpreted or added upon or changed. Bonuses in different areas of the map, stuff like that. But that's what I'm gonna say. If you guys want to build on it, again, comment below, add to it. We'll see what happens. Those are my 10 suggestions that I have come up with, and I have had people suggest to me. There, like I said, plenty more out there. There are plenty. I've probably had about 20 to 30 suggestions thrown at me, 20 or 30 that I've seriously considered anyway. Some are not so great. Not that I would add them to a video, but people have the right to voice their opinions. I'm not gonna ever say otherwise. Yeah. Anyway, guys, whether you like Clan Wars or not, irrelevant. But there's always room for improvement. There are people that don't like it. There are people that do like it. There are people that do like it, but it's just too much at the moment. There are people that don't like it that probably could like it if it's changed. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. If you do have any questions or suggestions, feel free to leave a comment below. I'll look at them and, do what I can. And wherever you are in the world, until next time, please take care of yourself.